we go. So, songwriting then. Oh, fancy. I'm gonna grab my notebook. I've got handy shelves over there. I'd show you them, but they're really, really messy, right? Do you wanna see the mess? I'll show you the mess. I was doing some arts and crafts, and I've not had a chance to sort it out yet. So there's a bit of a tip going on my desk. It's tragic. So what shall we write a song about today? Trying to think of a good Wednesday topic. Shall we use a writing prompt again? I think, like, if there's nothing that springs to mind, I'm gonna go on Le Google and just no, I don't want good food recipes. I just accidentally left the autofill on there. went to BBC Good Food Recipes. I mean, I do like good food, but I'm not cooking right now. Writing prompts. Can you hear me typing? I'm gonna do a sound check while I'm typing. I'm kind of intrigued. Like, does that come through? Sound check. Oh no, it's weird hearing myself. Oh, it does! That's so weird. Sorry for weird typing if anyone doesn't like clickety-clackety noises. I quite like the clickety-clackety noises personally. I think they're quite nice. I really like listening to the sound of a keyboard. I like the sound of typewriters as well. Typewriters are really nice. So, 365 creative writing prompts. Woo! Let's have a look. My goodness, they had to write an essay first. Oh, these ones aren't just words. They're like words with a little paragraph afterwards. That's really cute. This is on thinkwritten.com, by the way, if you want to find it. I just googled writing prompts and clicked on one of the results. So, number 1 is outside. What's the weather outside your window doing right now? If that's not inspiring, what's the weather like somewhere you wish you could be? Oh, that's really nice. I like how these ones have like a little paragraph instead of just a word or a sentence. It's really sweet. Oh, there's loads of them. Oh, the agony of choice. Dragon. Envision a dragon. Do you battle him? Or is the dragon friendly? Use descriptive language. Oh, let's do a dragon. Dragons are cool. Let's write a song about a dragon. I like dragons. There's so many different sorts. Oh, I'm really tempted to do a water dragon, but we've already had one sea song on this stream. Like, not this stream, but, you know, a different... I know what I mean. I've already written a sea song on Twitch. But a sea dragon sounds cool. I think I just missed the seaside. I think that's what's happening here. Let's do a different sort of dragon. What about tree dragon? That rhymes with sea dragon. What is a tree dragon? Like, I just said that. I don't know what it means. Is that like a dragon that lives inside of a tree? Or up a tree? Or like... I keep looking over that direction because there's trees outside the window. So I'm just looking at the trees and imagining where a dragon would be. I've combined outside the window and dragon. I don't know. We could write... I don't know whether to write a story to do with a dragon, or whether to just be really descriptive about this dragon. But I think a good song needs conflict, so it couldn't purely be descriptive, I don't think. I think that's why story, like, it's really easy to write songs that tell a story, because any good story has conflict as well. So you automatically have that tension and that sort of back and forth between whatever's going on. So yeah, let's write a story about a dragon. When is this dragon? Is this like ye olde times, or like if a dragon was now? Where is the dragon? Is there a dungeon and a dragon? Oh, I know what I'm gonna write. My partner Matt once did a really, really good D&D campaign, Dungeons and Dragons. Why am I explaining it? You know that. Yeah, he did a really good Dungeons and Dragons campaign for me and my sibling Connie, and it was like it started quite mysteriously, with someone being taught magic in this courtyard, and then a bunch of crazy stuff happened, and then a dragon appeared. Woo! And it was like, oh Jesus, like high stakes. So they had to, like flee the city and everything, because just this massive dragon flew down and started just destroying the town. It was kind of intense. So I figure we can write a song about that. I want to write a song about, like, because one of the characters was like royalty, but they had to flee as well. So I want to write a song about this person like having to leave behind all their responsibilities and everything to survive, because I figure there's a lot of conflict in that, so there's a lot of like musical tension to be had. So what's a snazzy title? Ooh, should we have a snazzy title first, or should we just delve right in? It'll come to me. Okay, so what are some words? How does the story start? What are words? How does the story start then? I guess like the story, I don't feel like it can have as long an introduction as the actual D&D campaign did, because if we did that, we'd be writing like an epic 10-verse ballad, and I'm not doing that today. Like, it's already nearly 20 past 5. There's not time for that. So I figure maybe we'll just cut out the mystery and stuff. That's it. That's another song. Whatever was going on with the magic in the courtyard, that's something else. So for all intents and purposes, if I can say that correctly, it's just a regular day, more or less, when this dragon turns up. Or maybe we could hint at the mystery, like, oh, that could be quite a nice opening, actually. Head full of whispers and secrets. I wanted to say secrets untold. That's so cliche. It's so cliche, but I love it. I love the word untold. I think I use it in too many songs. Or with a head full of secrets. Ooh. And then we'll say what they're doing. With a head... Oh, with a head full of whispers and a heart made of secrets. With a head full of whispers. And heart heavy with secrets. And heart heavy with secrecy? Or... and secrets weighing heavy. Secrets weighing heavy on the heart. With whispers on the mind and secrets on the heart. There we go. Keep it simple, stupid, or whatever that guy said that time. I can't remember what I said now. Secret whispers on the mind and secrets in the heart. I'm using the. Who is the character? They can be a princess. Let's write about a princess. I remember they were royalty. I don't remember what brand of royalty. So she's going to be a princess now. Because who doesn't like a story about a princess and a dragon? So whispers on her mind. See, sometimes I start with really descriptive writing and then you just pare it down, you just cut words out and you come up with something like, yeah, it might not be sort of the most brilliant descriptive prose ever, but it doesn't need to be because the music is going to do some of the talking for you anyway. So it's like, if you're putting all these descriptive words in all the time, sometimes it makes it harder to remember, unless there's like a lot of alliteration or something that makes it a memorable word choice. But other than that, it can be nice to just simplify words a bit, like use short, snappy, to the point, everyone gets it words without all the flowers all the time. Whispers on her mind and secrets in her heart. I want to say she wears a heavy burden. I don't know what that means. We'll find out what it means. It just scans nicely. I kind of want to analyse why that scans so nicely, but I don't think there's time right now. It'll be the syllables. There's certain patterns of like syllables that just sound really good. I don't know why. I need to look that up. Whispers on her mind and secrets in her heart. She wears a heavy burden. I want to rhyme with heart. I like rhymes. I was going to say like as she pulls the gates apart, but that's a weird way of saying as she opens the gates. Because she's not like pulling them apart like Iron Bar from Iron Bar, like she's just turned into King Kong or something, you know? Like, that's a weird image. What other words rhyme with heart? There's like apart, start, she's worn it from the start. It's still vague, you don't get an idea of what the burden is. You don't get an idea of what she's doing. It doesn't lead us anywhere, it's not useful. Start, fart. Maybe she's got really bad gas. Like, just really terrible. There's not even a dragon. All that thunder and fire, like, it's just baked beans. That's all it is. No, not really. Heart, fart, part. Oh, part. We had a part, but not part. She wears a heavy burden, but she has to play her part. Oh, so we're instilling this sense of duty, so that really works, actually. Ooh, we did it. Yeah, we did it. We did it. We did it. Oh, yeah. I'm so sorry. So, whispers on her mind and secrets in her heart. She wears a heavy burden, but she has to play her part. So, that's enough context. We've got the mystery right there. We've got the duty and the mystery right there. That's enough context. With a song like this, I feel like we need to get into the action. So, she walks across the courtyard, because that is, like, just what she was doing in the story we talked about. So, she walks... Hello, I've just seen someone's joined. I can't see who you are because I've still not figured out how to use Twitch Studio properly. But I can see that I've got one viewer, so I'm just saying hi to you. If you want to, like, pop anything in the chat, feel free. I'm currently writing a song about a D&D campaign. It came from the writing prompt dragon. Because who doesn't like to write about dragons? So, she walks across the courtyard. Just to recap, so far we've got whispers on her mind and secrets in her heart. She wears a heavy burden. The courtyard doesn't scan. She walks across the court. We could just have court, or we could just have yard. We could have green. Maybe we can like change the setting a bit. Like, she's walking out of like her big royal gardens. Oh yeah, like the main character in this song is a princess as well. It's cool. So she walks across. Oh, or we could describe the courtyard. She walks across the stones. She walks across the stones and opens up the gate. And all at once she's out, but she hears the screams too late. So she's got out of this gate, and then she's like, oh no, something's going on. So she walks across the stones and opens up the gate, and all at once she's out. Like, I'm thinking like out of her comfort zone, like out of the castle. But I don't know if out is like... I'm trying to decide if I like that word or not. We'll use it for now. And if I don't like it later, I'll go back and change it. And all at once she's out, but she hears the screams too late. And then what we're going to do here, I think, is like... I feel like it should go into a chorus at this point. So for the chorus, I don't want to keep telling the story in a linear fashion because I want to reuse the chorus. So if we're telling it in a linear fashion and the chorus follows that, then I can't reuse it later. So with the chorus, I'm just going to like slap into the middle of the action and just have it pure description of the action, I think. Because that way it's like infinitely reusable. If it just sums up the feeling of the song and the visuals and everything. So, whispers on her mind and secrets in her heart. She wears a heavy burden, but she has to play her part. She walks across the stones and opens up the gate, and all at once she's out, but she hears the screams too late. I forgot to write down the last two words of that for some reason. And then, oh, should we go for a songwriting cliche? Shall we have fire? Or is it fire? Or is it lightning? It should be like, it should have lightning breath, I think. That's so much cooler than fire. It's also a songwriting cliche, it's like lightning and thunder and everything, but I love it, so we're going to use it. Or we could have both, we could just have a lightning, fire, smoke and bombs. No. No, I don't think, I don't know if just shouting out dragony words is going to work. Lightning crashing. I love the word crashing. It's one of my favourite words. It can just like conjure up so many different images. Lightning crashes. Rooftops tumble. Lightning crashes. Rooftops tumble. Try saying that 10 times fast. Lightning crashes. Rooftops tumble. Lose your heartbeat in the thunder's rumble. Yeah? Lose your heartbeat in the thunder's rumble. Thunder's rumble. Thunder and rumble. Lightning crashes, rooftops tumble, lose your heartbeat in the thunder and rumble. Yeah, I like that. Oh, and we can like do a close rhyme with rubble in the next like set of lines. Lose your heartbeat in the thunder and rumble. Let's get ready to rumble. Sorry. So, lightning crashes, rooftops tumble, lose your heartbeat in the thunder and rumble. Maybe we could have fire here. So, lightning, fire. Fire is one of those weird words where it should be one syllable, but you kind of say it as two and it works. Like fire. 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 I don't even know. Hate syllables. Everything's made of syllables. I just hate counting them. So, lightning crashes. Fire. What does fire do? I mean, it burns, obviously. But we could say slashes. And it kind of works. Like, even though if you directly try and think about that, it's a bit weird. I mean, it's not that weird. It's very sort of anime, I guess. Like, the idea of it, like, the fire, like, whipping around and everything. Yeah, fire slashes. Or fire and ashes. Oh, actually, yeah. Fire and ashes. Lightning crashes, rooftops tumble, lose your heartbeat in the thunder and rumble. Fire and ashes. So, rooftops tumble. Oh, what else can we say? Buildings crumble! Ah! So, fire and ashes, buildings crumble, lose your mind. I like losing your heartbeat in the sound, and then like I like the idea of like losing your mind in the kind of excitement of it. So like excitement, fear. I mean dragons, exciting and scary. So lose your heartbeat in the thunder and rumble. Lose your mind and your life in the rubble. Yeah. Lose your mind and your life in the rubble. In the rubble. And then, you know what? We're just going to say at the end of it, here comes the dragon. Because why not be on the nose? That's what noses are there for. Here comes the dragon. We're going to call it a dragon. We could call it like a drake or something. No, I like dragons. So let's try and figure out some music for what we've got so far before we write any further, so that we know what we need to write further. So I think we want something a bit kind of not spooky, like mysterious and kind of like daunting for the start bit, but like not too heavy, I don't think. Like, let's try out a few things. Trying to think of like chords. Whispers on her mind and secrets in her heart. She wears a heavy burden, but she has. Oh, I don't like going to the G there. Has to play her part. She walks across the stones that could do with some work. Let's try that again. Right. So I like the first bit. I thought that worked. So whispers on her mind and secrets in her heart. She wears a heavy burden, but she has to play her part. She walks across the stones and opens up the gate, and all at once she's out, but she hears the screams too late. Oh, lightning crashes, rooftops tumble, yeah, lose your heart. I feel like for Heartbeat we should like stop off and do some sort of like lose your heartbeat in the thunder and rumble. That's a really hard transition. Let's try that again. Lightning. Wait, help if I get the right note. Lightning crashes, rooftops tumble. Lose your heartbeat in the thunder and rumble. Fire and ashes, buildings crumble. Lose your mind and your life in the rubble. Yeah, here comes the dragon. Yeah, that could work. I feel like the heartbeat thing definitely needs some work, but we'll come back to it, because at least we've got the basis of it now. So like, gonna note down the chords I was using. It's just like A minor to E major mostly, because why not? Although I put a C in there in the verse that didn't sound good, which makes sense in fairness. I guess. I'm gonna try it again. Whispers on her mind and secrets in her heart. She wears a heavy burden, but she has to play her part. No, if I change the singing, actually, the C sounds mint. Yeah. But then I think we'll just stick on the E for the second time round, because it's more impactful. So then you've got lightning crashes, rooftops tumble. Woo! And then lose your heartbeat in the thunder and rumble, yeah. Alright, so that works. That just goes back to E. Everyone loves E major. So then I feel like we've got that little segment of the action there, going back to words. So we've got the intro, we've got the context, we've got a little bit of the narrative, and then we've got the description of the action as a whole, like what the song's about. So we're going to return to the narrative. So we've just had, she walks across, oh no, my battery's running low on my computer. 2 seconds, I'm going to plug it in. Just had a warning message. Sadness. Go away, warning message. I know. So anyway, it's like she walks across the stones and opens up the gate, and all at once she's out, but she hears the screams too late. So then, I guess, like, the narrative after that, because we've been sort of thrown into the action then in the chorus, so there's no point beating about the bush as to what she's finding out on the street. We've literally said, here comes the dragon, at the end of it. So maybe we can describe, like, what she's seeing with the dragon. Like, if we have a little bit of description and then a little bit of her response to that, like what she does. So kind of the same structure as the first bit, like bit of description, bit of narrative. So maybe if we switch the focal point to the dragon for this one. So like the first bit was like whispers on her mind and secrets in her heart. So maybe for the dragon we want a similar sort of rhythm. So like wings. I'm trying to think what this dragon looks like. Like, I figure it's big and it's sat on top of a building. Like, its claws are digging into the tiles. There's like roof tiles falling everywhere. It's breathing lightning across this city. It's humongous. You know, like if it flapped its wings, you'd feel it. It's blue as well. It's going to be blue. Because I feel like a lightning dragon should be blue. I don't even care if that's right. It's blue now. So, whispers on her mind are secrets in the heart. Wings are folded tight to... I feel like talking about the dragon's heart would be cool. Like, maybe it's got like an exposed heart, like with, you know, like ribs like this, and its heart is just showing. So maybe it's got its wings folded up around it. Maybe it's been injured in some fashion, and that's why it's just landed on this town and started causing mayhem. So, wings are... Or maybe it's like metaphorically wounded. Maybe it's a sad dragon. Like it's got a broken heart. Or maybe both. It could be both. So, wings are folded tight to protect... See, I want to say broken heart, but that's quite cliche. Something in me is saying, like, say sacred heart. Like, that could be quite nice. To protect a sacred heart. Like, maybe it's the last dragon. Like, it's actually the last dragon. So it's, like, trying to protect itself. Oh, there's so many good words we could use to describe its heart. Maybe it's war-torn. Like, it's been in a battle. And that's why it's all exposed. So, to protect a war-torn heart. Wings are folded tight to protect a war-torn heart. The dragon... The dragon takes... I feel like I wanna rhyme with heart again. But maybe apart could work this time because it could definitely rip something apart. Like, that is good imagery for a dragon, is ripping something apart. But what's it ripping apart if it's sat on top of a building, really? Like, breathing lightning. Like... Maybe it's its jaws coming apart as it, like, opens its mouth. Like, maybe it's really snake-like. That could be really cool, actually. So... The light glints off its fangs as it pulls its jaws apart. Yeah, I like that. That makes it sound really desperate as well. The idea of it's not opening its mouth, it's pulling its jaws apart. That makes it sound like it's struggling with it and it's desperate. So the light glints off its fangs. I'm going to say her fangs. I think we have a lady dragon. I don't know why. I feel like it's more like I would talk about an earthworm like it's not a worm like a wyvern worm. Wyvern worm. Not that it is a worm, really. I don't know. I'm not good at dragon types. There seems to be a lot of crossover. Wings are folded tight to protect a war-torn heart. The light glints off her fangs as she pulls her jaws apart. Woo! Okay, so then getting back to the narrative, So we're going to introduce the character properly now, because we started this song with the character and like describing her and her point of view. We never actually said who she was, so we're going to start with the princess. So the princess stops and stares, because what else are you going to do when there's like a 10-ton dragon on top of your roof? I mean, not her roof. I assume it's like on the town hall. The princess stops and stares. Her own jaw falls aghast. Like, she's like, what? I don't know what that was. That was a terrible dragon reaction. Her own jaw drops aghast. I love the word aghast. Oh, it's such a nice sounding word. Although I've done that. What rhymes with aghast? Loads of things rhyme with aghast. That's an easy word, actually. The princess stops and stares. Her own... Missed a word out. Her own jaw drops aghast. She feels the heat and crackling from every breath and blast. Oh. She feels that the heat and crackling. I don't know if that works. I like crackling. She feels the sparks and crackling. Or like using crackling as an adjective, maybe like crackling heat. She feels the crackling heat. Crackling heat, yes. Oh, that's nice. That's very light. You can feel that. I think. Yeah, I'm happy with that. She feels the crackling heat that burns from every blast. That sparks from every blast. Sparks with every blast. And you know what? We're going to add another bit in here, because we don't need to do like verse, chorus, verse, chorus. Because, well, it's like verse, chorus, but I mean, we can make this verse a different length, because otherwise I think there's just going to be too much chorus. Like, it's going to go back into it too quickly. We need to continue the story a bit more first, because we've not really moved on that much with the story. So, wings are folded tight to protect a war-torn heart. The light glints off her fangs as she pulls her jaws apart. The princess stops and stares, her own jaw drops aghast. She feels the crackling heat that sparks with every blast. And then I feel like this is where she has to make her decision. Like, her decision is made here. That she needs to run away. And, like, maybe she needs to get to the docks. So, I want to describe, like, the fear of that, because she knows that if she stays and gets killed by a dragon, she's going to be neither use nor ornament in repairing the city. But she's not equipped right now to fight the dragon, so she needs to get to safety. Is my computer lagging? Is my Wi-Fi out? Oh dearie dear. Oh, there we go. Wi-Fi's working. Sorry, internet connection issues. So anyway, like I was saying, she can't do anything if she's dead. Not equipped to fight it right now, so she has to get to safety. But obviously she's going to be terrified and guilty about that. So we need to describe that thought process somehow. I'm just trying to get the rhythm of the verse back in my head. So like, whispers on her mind and secrets in her heart. So like, duty calls she knows, but duty isn't fair. Duty calls her now. But duty isn't fair. Because it's that kind of idea of this is what she has to do, but she doesn't want to do it. Duty calls her now, but duty isn't fair. She must run to stay alive and escape the dragon's lair. Yeah, she must run to stay alive and escape the dragon's lair. Must run to stay alive. Can't spell alive. And escape. I know she's not like in a lair, but basically the city is now. And also then there's the idea of like, was the dragon gonna kidnap her? Has the dragon come for her? I like that open-ended questions here. So, duty calls her now, but duty isn't fair. She must run to stay alive and escape the dragon's lair. Okay. So we probably got enough there to then go into the chorus again. So let's give this a go. And it'll probably be a different melody to last time, because that's what happens when you're writing a song really quickly. Whispers on her mind and secrets in her heart. She wears a heavy burden, but she has to play her part. She walks across the stones and opens up the gate. All at once she's out, but she hears the screams too late. Oh, lightning crashes, rooftops tumble, yeah. Lose your heartbeat in the thunder and rumble. Fire and ashes, buildings crumble, yeah. Lose your mind and your life in the rubble. Here comes that dragon. Wings are folded tight to protect the war's heart. The light glints off her fangs as she pull. The light glints off her fangs as she pulls her jaws apart. The princess stops and stares, her own jaw drops aghast. Oh, she feels the crackling heat that sparks with every single blast. Duty calls her now, but duty isn't fair. She must run to stay alive and escape the dragon's lair. Oh, lightning crashes, rooftops tumble, yeah. Lose your heartbeat in the thunder and rumble. Oh no. That heartbeat bit needs some work. I need to decide where the heartbeat's coming in. But so far, apart from that, it's working. So, lose your heartbeat in the thunder and rumble. Yeah, if it cuts out and does that exactly on heartbeat and then goes back into it for thunder and rumble. So, let's try... Oh, the internet's gone again. There. Is that working? Ooh. I can't tell if that's lagging or not. Oh no, it's working. There we go. But yeah, so let's try that again. That might be one of those things that I like write as an idea and then it takes me ages to actually learn it. Lightning crashes, rooftops tumble, yeah. Lose your heartbeat in... Help if I did the right rhythm. It's like heartbeat in the thunder and rumble. Let's try that again. Lightning crashes, crumble, yeah. Fire and ashes. Yeah, that works with the gap there, I think. I don't know if that even came across because it lagged super bad. I actually did it well that time as well. Bums. I think really quick before I go, we're gonna... Should we write a third section? Or shall we leave it as an unfinished song for today? Ooh. I think we'll leave it there for now. And I'll come back and finish it next time. Or actually, I'll probably finish it in the interim and then show you it next time because I'm not going to be able to not work on it. But yeah, so like we'll have one last go round of what we've got so far. And then call it a day, I think. Because for some reason, is that working? That's got super laggy. For some reason, it gets to 6 o'clock. There we go. As soon as it gets to 6 o'clock, the Wi-Fi just goes. So I'm gonna go through this really quickly and then leave it for today, and we'll finish it another time. Whispers on her mind and secrets in her heart. She wears a heavy burden, but she has to play her part. She walks across the stones and opens up the gate. All at once she's out, but she hears the scream. Do I hear lightning crashes, rooftops tumble, yeah. Lose your heartbeat in the thunder and rumble, yeah. Fire and ashes, buildings crumble, yeah. Lose your mind and your life in the bubble, yeah. Here comes the dragon. Wings are folded tight to protect. Walks on hearts. The light glints off her fangs as she pulls her jaws apart. The princess stops and stares. Her own jaw drops its gas. She feels the crackling heat that sparks with every single blast. Beauty calls her now, but duty isn't fair. She must run to stay alive and escape the dragon's lair. Oh, lightning crashes, rooftops tumble, yeah. Lose your heartbeat in the thunder and rumble. Fire and ashes, buildings crumble, yeah. Lose your mind and your life in the rubble. Here comes the dragon. So yeah, we're gonna leave it there for now, and because just the Wi-Fi is just dreadful as soon as it gets to 6 o'clock. So would work on it more if I could. So bye bye for now. Take care and stay safe, and see you soon, hopefully. I'm pretty sure. Oh goodness. Oh no, I'm just looking at a still image of my own face doing a terrible expression. Alright, the Wi-Fi's back, there we go. Take care, see you soon. Mwah, bye.